I will start introduce myself a little. When I say I'm Raíza, I'm from Rio. I'm learning WordPress and low code, like this stuff. I like this. And now I study a little about quality assurance. So that's it. It's not a huge thing, but we talk about technology tonight. And I will ask you for you introduce yourself, a quick introduce to start the questions. Okay? So, Silas, you can start.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Silas. I'm software engineer since 2010. So it's been more than 12 years already. I'm 31 years old. I live in Brazil, São Paulo, with my wife and son. He is 9 years old. And I started Talk about 2 months ago. And I decided to start because I would like to get more confident with my English and, of course, to get some remote job in other countries. So one of my objectives were finished yet because I got a job like 1 month ago in the USA, and only remains the last part, that is get more confident. So I hope we can achieve it together every day here. And
Yes, we go. We go. I'm glad to help you in this journey. So, but congratulations for your new job. And Lara, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Lara. I am a data engineer slash Python developer. I am 22 years old. I live in São Paulo with my 2 cats, Jorge and Rogerinho. And I think that's it. I am here on TNT since the beginning of this year, I think March. And that's all.
Great. I'm here like almost a year here too. So it's a good place to be. And you, Leonardo?
Yeah, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Leo, I'm 27 years old. I live here in Rio, and I am a project manager of a company here. I'm a marketing agency responsible for developing e-commerce, loyalty programs, cashbacks programs, and other things in this sector. And I'm here to learn with all of you and practice my English, because I need to speak English right now in my job. It's very important to keep practicing.
Yes, I'm agree with you. It's very important to keep the practice because I'm learning English. I finished my course since I'm 18, but I don't have the confidence to talk. And now I'm here like host. So
Yeah, maybe I am the only person, maybe I guess, who is not technical, but I work a lot with IT developers and software engineers and other teams. But
yes.
I'm a non-technical.
Okay, it's not a problem. We can share our opinion, and if you like the topic, it's okay. And how about you, Genemis? I said right.
Yes, your name's yes, right. Uh, I am. And my principal work is father. They have 3 kids, and my free time, I am a full stack developer. I'm working with technology science 2014, Uh, I work in moment. I work with Java and backend and Angular frontend and Ionic in mobile. My my team is a great team in a great company, but the the challenge is very good in my profession.
Yes, I agree with you. When you feel challenged, I, in my opinion, when you feel challenged, you work hard, you know. So I think it's good. So let's go to the topics. So I will start with the number one. I think it's a good one to start. So what sprang to mind when you heard the word technology? Lara.
I think the basics like robots, computer, or code programming, those kind of things.
Good, great. And how about you, Silas?
For me, it's more like new ways to do things, to solve problems. Because currently when we talk about technology, we think more about the internet, communication, self-drive cars, things like that. But for me, it's more the way the humanity solve problems.
Yes, I think like about you a little. So technology is not only the device or the programs we develop, it's more. And how
Yeah.
about you, Leonardo?
Yeah, I would say for me, when I hear about the words technology, I think in some things that can change in the way that we do the things right now. Yeah. In all of the sectors that we handle in our daily lives.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And how about you, Genesis?
Technologies serve to solve a problem. So it reminds me to study the problem, to study the solution. Basically, study.
Yeah. I will ask Leonardo to choose a question for answer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, for me, can be the number two.
do you wanna read?
Yeah. Do you enjoy learning how to use new technology? Yeah, I like to be contact with new things, but depends on the technology can be a little hard, yeah, to learn, to understand how to use this new technology. And then for me, it depends a little bit about what kind of technology we're talking. For example, uh, uh, learn how to use some new device, for me, it's a great experience. But on the other hand, understand a little bit about machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, for me, this is a little complicated and it's harder to learn compared to use some device.
Yes, I agree with you. I think the same. It's great to learn it, to use a new phone, for example, but when you talk about the big technology behind this device, it's a little hard to understand sometimes, but
Yeah.
glad we have people who understand and explain for us.
Yeah, of course. Everybody's talking about that, but the truth is that a little part of the people knows exactly what they want with artificial intelligence, for example.
Yes. And how about you, Silas?
I like to learn new technologies, even non-technology not related to information. So about technology, I learn it almost every day, because in our field, if we don't learn new things, we are obsolete. So I guess I'm good in what I do because I like to learn is the key of our field. So I like a lot.
Yes. You explain another way, I think, too. It's the area we work, it's like every day has a change. So, or
Yeah.
you follow the change, or it's difficult to keep in
Yeah.
this area. And how about you, Lara? Do you like?
Yes, I like learning new technologies, but I wish I had more time to do it because I think that there has a lot of technologies that I want to learn and they're really like I am really curious about, but I don't have time to do it.
Yeah, it's another thing we have to have the caution to don't have to control the desire to learn everything. I think
Yeah,
it's sometimes it's hard, but
yeah.
okay, time it's not a good let me say, it's not a good place now to be, but who knows, in the future we have the time. So Genemis.
I like learning new technologies, especially in the software development area. So I am deep in the study English, because the most advanced this talk is subject is always English. And for example, design pattern is algorithms,
Yeah.
etc.
So many things, etc. So Silas, do you want to pick a question for us?
Okay, sure. I'll go by the third question. Mark Kennedy said, all of the biggest technological inventions created by man, the airplane, the automobile, the computer, say little about his intelligence, but speak volumes about his laziness. Do you agree? In parts, because let's think about the airplane, for example. If I want to go to another country, of course, I will not do it by by walking to there. So it's not about my laziness. It's about a optimized way to achieve the same thing. But in the other hand, our laziness could lead us to develop new things, new smart things to solve our problems. So I guess I agree in half of this sentence.
Good. This is a question very answers to answer, because I think, like you said, the laziness create the things quickly and smarter to do the big or little things in our life. So I love this sentence, and I'm agree with that. And Genemis, do you agree or not? How you think about it?
I understand what he meant, but I disagree with the phrase because the airplane is a big invention, and uh, the challenge the laws of the physical, for example.
Yeah, I feel. And Lara, do you agree or not?
I don't agree. I think that, as Sila said, we are just finding better ways to do something. And also, it's not about laziness, because it's not like something would be invention and then people will just enjoy it for time, they will need to invention on other things. So I don't agree with this sentence.
Yes, it's the great question, because we have so many ways to think about the sentence, So,
Yes.
and how about you, Donna?
Oh, I believe that this kind of creations means that the humanity is looking for some different ways to solve old problems than if the human has created airplanes, automobile, computer, and other things. We are not lazy because in this case, because of these technologies, we are going to longer than before using the airplane. We are going faster than before using the cars. Then we are achieving and building new things using computing, using the computer. Then I believe this is not about laziness. This is about evolution, I would say.
Yes, I like the word you said, evolution, and I think it's a good way to say that. And Lara, do you want to pick a question for us now?
Yes, I will pick this 6. Will machines become more intelligent than humans one day? When? This is a hard question, because I think that some ways it is more intelligent than us, like making rational decisions when talking about work, for example. We have more easier ways to do things with technology, and I think that they can make decisions based on rational things. But when talking about emotions, is not something that technology can deal with. So talking about relationships, I don't think that we'll have a moment in the history that they would be more intelligent talking about when related to emotions.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I think the machines can learn and do better some things, but when you talk about relationships and feelings, I don't think so. I, I think we don't go achieve that. But we don't know.
Yeah. But even when talking about like rational decisions that we need to do related to work, we have a lot of backgrounds that impact this too, you know. So some way is something emotional.
Yes, true. And how about you, Leonardo?
The question 3, yeah, is that 4, sorry. Yeah?
The
You
number 6.
6, we machine become more intelligent than human. I don't believe in this way because the machines will be able to do the things that the human are programming there to do. Yeah. Even when you talk about the way that the machines thinks and make decisions for their own way. Even in these situations, I believe this is almost impossible to have a machine more intelligent than us. I believe they can do, the machines can do the things faster and in a way maybe more with more accuracy. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if is
Yes.
that's the word. But when you talk about intelligence, I don't believe.
Good. Yeah, okay, Genemis. Not a problem. I hope you can join us in next week. So I think I agree with you, but I think we can teach the machines to do the things, but I don't think we can learning for yourself. I think that, you know. But yeah, Silas.
Yeah, I agree with you all. I don't think that the creation overcomes the creator someday. Because machines are good doing some things, some stuffs, because it's specific things. And we think about machines doing things like be emotional, like humans. For me to achieve something like that is more like create a new how can I say, like a new animal, and to put all the things together, like creativity, intelligence, emotions. We are putting together as well all the weakness that humanity has, and make humanity be able to do things like that, like feel the others with empathy. And I don't think it could be interesting for us to create a new system, a new kind of life to be as weak as we are. So it's better to do machines for specific tasks and assertive tasks, because we are not like that. So because of that, maybe we have some projects trying to prove that it's possible, but not totally useful for,
Yes.
for our daily basis.
Yeah, I'm agree with you a little, not in the whole path, but yes, I think that too. And we bring to the question number 9, like Silas said. I think it's a great question for now. Do you think that technology will ever allow humans to live forever? And you, Lara, do you think it's possible? life
I have
forever?
no idea. I don't know how to answer this question. I think maybe yes, but I don't know. I don't know the possibility of this.
Yeah, I don't see the possibility like today to live forever, but I don't know in the future, maybe. And you, Leonardo?
Um,
The question
I
number
don't believe I
no.
don't believe because we have an age. I believe we have a limit because of our age, because of our healthy, and I think this is impossible. Maybe we can. How can I say? Prolongar. I don't know how can I say, but we
Extend,
can live. What?
extend our life.
Extend, yeah, perfect. Thanks. We can extend our life because of technology in different aspects, like nutrition and healthy medicines and other things, but it's impossible to live forever. I would like.
Yeah, it's a dream, no, life forever. So if everyone can live forever, because if you only me live forever, it sucks. I don't like this. And how about you, Silas?
You all. Nothing for me lives forever because even Earth will be burned someday. So do you want to live forever to be burned by the sun? I guess no. I guess no. And the other thing is, if we can live forever, but our parents don't, what kind of world are we living for? Like, there's no sense. I guess we can extend our lives, like Leonard said, but not forever. Maybe for 200 years, something like that. But we don't know even if our mind will be healthy with something like that. So I don't know. Technology can help a lot, but if we are thinking something like living in a digital world, like doing copies of our mind, I don't think it will be like live forever, because it's not you anymore. It's a digital copy. So I don't know. It's hard to answer.
Yes, it's a right question, and I think you say it's like a reproduction for myself, not me
Yeah,
anymore.
it's not me. It's a copy.
Yes, I think that too. And do you wanna pick a question again, Silas?
Okay. I'll pick the question 8. Will we eventually destroy the world with our technology? I don't know. We can do it now. Hopefully we don't did yet, but it's possible. I think it's possible. It's easy to do, but I don't know. Destroy the world. Probably we will destroy each other, not because of the technology, but because of basic things like starveness, things like that.
Yeah, I think it's possible, but I don't know the way it's happened, but I think it's possible. And like you said, the simple things, it's around us, but we we in the generation who saw the technology like basic things. So technology can be can be like this too. So, but I don't think it will happen like tomorrow. But I think it's a more way to become the possible of the end of the world. And how about you, Lara?
Um, mm, I think so, but not because of technology. I think that because of the greed of the humanity. So even that we didn't have technology, I think that we would find a way to destroy the world.
Yeah. And you, Leonardo?
Yeah, I have some concerns about it. For example, just look to the Russia's invasions of Ukraine. We can see lots of threats in this country, and with a possible nuclear war. Then when we talk about nuclear weapons, we are also talking about technologies. Yeah. We are talking about the latest technologies inside of the war field. Then I believe that is totally possible. We are facing some tensions between Russians and Ukraine, and now Taiwan and China. And when we look to the past, we saw some events similar to that in the beginning of the Second War, with some tensions between England and other Germany and other countries. Then we are facing the history repeating again, and now the humanity, we have to be able to avoid a third global war. Then for me, this is one of the consequences of the evolution, the technologies inside of the world.
Yes, you said great, Leonardo. I think, like you said, we have the drones now, so it's this thing we don't have like 10 years past. So it's a thing where the people used to do bad things like the war. So it's complicated.
Yeah,
It's really
I was reading a news talking about the new weapons in this war, because the problem to the adversary is not the tanks anymore. It's not about tanks. It's about drones, because it's much more precision,
Yes.
with accuracy to achieve the goal, then a little of fewer destructive, but it's a problem, the drones.
Yes, I think that too, because it's so small, and how how counter that in a war. When you imagine the war, you imagine all the place destroyed and with a lot of smoke, and how can you see a drone in middle of this? So it's complicated. I think that. So do you, I'm go to the number 4. Do you think the internet has had a positive or negative impact on society? Silas.
I think yes, it's a positive impact, because even if we see some negative behaviors currently in our days, it's just because we are seeing a small percentage of all the users of the internet. And when we are talking about the internet, we should consider the whole world. So even a small percentage of bad things, bad behaviors can represent a lot of people. But in general, I believe that we have more positive impacts than negative impacts.
Oh, good. I think it's depends the way you see, because I think it's a 50-50, because we had the positive things, of course, like Pix, like internet banking, like this, but we have the opposite too, the like the how can I say, the I forgot the word, oh my gosh, a exposição, I don't remember the word.
Exposure.
Yes, thanks. In the social media,
Yep.
someday it's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy thing to see and follow, do you know? But I think in the general, it's more good things than bad things. And how
Yes.
about you? Yeah.
I was saying that there is an experiment that tell us about bad experiences, and we tend to remember more about bad experience than positive experience. So that's why I guess much of us tend to believe that the internet could be like bad.
Yeah. And you, Lara?
I think both. Actually, I think that there has more positive impact, but with the capitalism, we have a lot of negative impact because we have a lot of focus on money. So it impacted a lot, but I think that is both.
Yeah, it's a way to see. It's complicated, you know. I think that it's a little complicated. And Leonardo, tell me.
Yeah, I think the internet can intensify even the both sides, the good things and the bad things. The internet intensify good practice, good news, good initiatives, but on the other hand, can also intensify bad things. But for me, I believe that the internet has more positive than negative impact. Just look to our lives today. We don't know how to live without the internet. We are studying right now using the internet. I'm working totally home office because of the internet, and also changing messages with my friends and my family with the internet. Then I believe there are more positive impacts.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's great for me too, the internet, because I work from home too. I'm here talk with you guys. So we don't have this if you don't have the internet. But like almost the things, we have the positives and negative sides. So it's one more. So I will bring the number 10. In general, has technology improved the quality of life in this century? Lara.
Yes, for sure. I think in a lot of ways, but thinking about simple ways, searching on Google about some marketplace near to your house, or if the bus will pass in a short time or a long time. So there has just a lot of things that improve it in the center with technology.
Yes, I think the same. We have so many tools today to do the things, and it's like sometimes like magical, but it's not. It's not. It's only the technology has advanced and evaluated, and I think this still is.
Yeah, uh, I believe that technology has improved it a lot. In the medical field, for example, we are living better and we are living more than in the past. So there's other fields as well, like being able to buy things without leaving our homes, things like that. But for me, the most important is about our health.
Yes, it's like our grandfather used life at 60, 70. Today we saw the grandfathers until 90s easily because the medicine.
Yeah.
And how about you, Leonardo?
Yeah, I believe the technology has improved the quality of life because we don't know how to live without internet. Sometimes I prefer to go out to other place, to a farm, to far off the city, and just stay without internet. But the most part of my day, I need the internet to do the things. Yeah, especially when we talk about working, about communication, about studying, about buy things like Silas said, and other things that we need.
Yes, like when I'm in school, we go to the library to do the homework and the research. And today we sit and like 10 minutes, we finish the work. And it's a great work you'll be able to do with the internet. So we in the past we spent like 3-4 days to do a big research for school, and it's a magical thing today. When
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I sorry. I just would say that for me, this is a little ambiguous, yeah, because we are doing the things faster than before, but on the other hand, we are doing more things. I finished one job using, for example, Power BI or Tableau faster than using Excel, but now I have to do 2 or 3 more analyses using these technologies than I was doing before using Excel. Then we are working more because of the technology and we are doing the things faster.
Yes, I totally agree with you because we reduce the time to do the things, so we'll be able to do more things, but it's health. I don't know, sometimes, or more, and many times it's not health, but it's a good thing because I think we can develop ourselves in many ways. And anyway, but it's hard to manage the time. Like Lara said, it's hard to be able to study and learn everything we wanna.
Yeah. For example, I'm just studying English right now because I'm in the home office, because before the pandemic, At this time I would be coming back to my home in the traffic, driving and spending 2 or 3 hours to come back home. It could be impossible to study in English.
Yes, I feel in the past I work on college and I spent like 2 hours to go and 2 hours to come back home. So we spend a lot of time in in the way to go to be able to work. And now we work from home. It's a good thing. Lara, do you work from home? Or
Yes, I work from home. Since the beginning of the pandemic, before this, I worked at the office.
you prefer the office? Or
No way. I have a lot of time. even that I don't have time now to do things that I want, I have more time.
yes, man, the time it's the key.
Yeah.
And how about you, Silas? Do you work from home?
Yeah, I work from home since 2018. And during the pandemic, it becomes official for me. And I leave one job because my manager wanted to bring everyone at least a day a week to the office, and I said, like, Clara, no way, and I'm out. They tried to negotiate with me, but I didn't accept, and now I'm like working for 2 jobs from home. I didn't have a lot of time, but I'm like doing everything I can do now when as I am young, to like in 2 or 5 years, I'm be able to don't work anymore or work for a sport, for example.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people like don't want to go to the the office anymore. It's a new thing we came to stay, I think, and the technology will be able and to do these things like you said. You work for 2 jobs, and if you go to the office, you can do this.
Yeah, and it don't make sense anymore to go to the office. Working with information technology, marketing, administration, something like that doesn't make sense anymore.
Yes.
Yes, I just go to the office when I want to have a couple of beers with my peers, but not like for work. It's not important for my work, you know?
Yeah, it's not a don't bother you in your work. Just when you need, you go. And okay, I think it's great be able to go to one place to know our partners in your job, because the technology in in some ways nearby the person, but in another hand, we the relationship is it's so distant. I think we lost a little this like build a friendship and this stuffs. But we have the social medias to help us with that or not.
Yeah, in one of my jobs, we have a Discord channel in the company. So when we are working together, everybody can join the channel and pass almost the whole day talking with everybody. So we feel that we are like with friends playing something, but we are working. And the company has as well some days in the year that we meet each other and we can discuss something as well. So for me, it's like going to the office once a year. But there is no need, there's no pressure for us to go there. So it's better. It's better.
Yes, just for the Christmas party, it's
Yeah.
great.
At the end of the year or at a special event in the company. So
Yeah.
it's better like that because we don't talk about work. We just talk about things during the day, do some I don't know how can I say, but some things together and meet new teammates and enjoy the physical conversation, relationship, things like that, you know.
Yes, I feel you. I started a job when I don't know, I don't met anyone for my job, but in this end of the year, this year, I will know everyone, and I too anxious for that. I will bring the people, the breakout rooms to see how was the conversation there. We have only 4 minutes to end. I will leave a link for you to evaluate it and can also send suggestions to the topics. Hello. How was the conversation? Heitor, Jonathan, do you like the topics?
Yeah, was really nice. We could discuss about the first time in when you use technology. And well, I realized then I get old.
Sorry. Was my last question. My last ask.
No, don't worry, Charlie.
And Charles, how was your first time here on Talk and Talk?
I survived. Better than I think. I'm so shy, and I think that I will be less shiny in other conversations, but the experience was amazing. And that's all. That's all for me.
And how about you, Jonathan? Okay, Leonardo, see you next Thursday. Bye.
Thanks.
See you.
And you, Jonathan, do you like the topic tonight?
I like it, but it was hard to me. I tried to get better soon.
So I put a link to you evaluate it and bring suggestion to the topics for the next weeks. And I hope everyone enjoy. It's the second meet here like a host, and today it's more calm for me. The first day I was too nervous, but I'm very glad to be here with Heitor, Silas, Lara, Jonathan, Charles. I hope you enjoy the next week too, and see y'all.
It was really good, Raisa. Thank you. See you.
Thank you. See
Thank you,
you.
guys. See See you.
See you. Thanks
See you.
for everybody.